With a lot of the spoilers shifting to more talk about Jeweled Lotus, there's actually a lot of opportunities to make some money on singles through Commander Legends. Now, one of the cards that I'm talking about more specifically is going to be Vampiric Tutor. Now, there's a lot of hype right now going into Jeweled Lotus, and whether or not the card's going to pan out to be as powerful as people are thinking it's going to be it's still up for debate. It's definitely a powerful card, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, there's a lot of other cards in this set that's prices are going to be suppressed because there's going to be a lot of money moving into towards Jeweled Lotus. But then people later on may figure out, well, you know, there's a lot of cards maybe we missed out on buying singles. And Vampiric Tutor is probably going to be the number one card to actually spec on for long-term future, right? Like if you look at Vampiric Tutor, its price history even throughout Eternal Masters, it's been printed, it's still hitting over $100 right now, and it's one of the most played cards in Commander. It's one of the best tutors out there, and it's also played in Legacy as well. So if you're thinking about a card to spec on, Vampiric Tutor might be one of them. I don't know, just leaving that out there because a lot of people right now are just talking about Jeweled Lotus, and that's the only thing that people seem to care about. I've watched multiple spoiler videos, and all the talk is about Jeweled Lotus. And that's good because when people start opening these boxes and money starts moving different places towards different cards, a lot of people are going to be keeping their Jeweled Lotuses, and maybe they're going to be selling off or even buy listing their Vampiric Tutors at quite a cheap cost, and it's going to be a good time to pick them up, I think, personally. Now, there's other cards as well that actually will, I think, retain some sort of value, and those are the Commander 2017 and 16 cards. The Commander sets for those years was drastically underprinted compared to 2018 and forward. So yes, there is supply issues, and that might be one of the reasons that's suppressing some of the prices, but you have to also remember Commander Legends, we're still in 2020, and we're going to get more supply issues throughout the last remaining months here as well. And things may change in January, and whether or not we're going to be getting more boxes shipped out through distributors, we don't know. So it could change the prices based on that as well. But right now, I'm focused more on cards like Vampiric Tutor, and there might be some more cards to come that are going to be spoiled later. But right now, that is the one card that I think is going to be drastically undervalued coming out of the gate for Commander Legends, and it's definitely going to be something that you want to pick up, at least a playset of it if you can, if you have the money to pick up a playset, because when constructed play does resume and we get to see Legacy tournaments and Commander tournaments play face to face, you will definitely see a spike in that card's price, and you'll be thankful that you didn't spend all that money on Commander Legends Jeweled Lotus, because there's no way that card should be pre-selling right now for $150+. I mean, it's a great card, but to be honest, like, that's every single mythic that's ever came out of a set right out the gate that are pre-released prices are always going to go down in price. It's just historically, that's just the case for every card. Doesn't matter if it's a good card or not, it's always going to go down in price. That's just the way it is. You know, there's a lot of hype. People buy into the hype, and sometimes the hype will pay off later in the future, but usually the prices, well, you'll never see those prices sustain, at least for years, potentially. So, unless maybe Oko. Even Oko, I don't think there was a lot of price interest even in the beginning. But yeah, some cards are sleeper hits as well. So that's another thing to remember. So when you are buying pre-order prices, which I don't ever recommend people buying pre-order prices for any singles, just wait for the market to adjust, wait for boxes to open, and then see what the prices are going to be settling in on eBay. If you want to go get a good idea for what a card is worth for a single on eBay, just go to sold listings and then just go onto the tab and link it down to recently sold, and that'll give you kind of a good idea of what cards are actually selling for. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and keep an eye out. Hopefully you guys make some good moves in the markets for Commander Legends singles, and remember to never buy into the pre-order pricing. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video.